Hi, I'm Barry Almond, and when I'm not helping business owners maximize their cash flow, I'm listening to the P.O.W.E.R podcast by EVB.
Being a woman in business can be demanding and draining, but that has never deterred a determined woman to go after her dreams. That's why you're in the right place. This is the Power Plug Podcast, brought to you by EVB, where we believe in the power of you. At EVB, we're proud to be the first community bank in Virginia to reach out to women in business with a customized program designed to meet your unique needs. In each episode, expect to hear engaging interviews filled with advice, insights, and recommendations to charge you up and build your business. Now, for your host, Mary Foley.
Welcome back to the EVB Power Plug Podcast. I'm your host, Mary Foley, and today, with episode 13, we start season 2. It's like one of those new series on Netflix or Amazon. We were so popular that we are back for another season, and it's because of you. We've had so many people listening and sharing with their colleagues. I want to personally say thank you so much. Now, here's the good news. If you missed any of the episodes from season 1, it's easy to go back and binge listen. The most convenient way is using a phone app. You just go to evbpower.com and click on the app icons to download either the iTunes app if you have an iPhone or the Stitcher app if you have an Android phone. Then you click on the app, create a free account if you need one, and let the binge listening begin. Now, for season 2, I'm excited to bring you more interviews with people who have expertise we can all benefit from to run and grow our business better. And starting with today's guest. Today, I'm talking with Barry Almond, Senior Vice President and Director of Treasury Management at EVB. You might be thinking, Treasury what? Yeah, well, me too. We'll find out. With almost 30 years of banking in all kinds of capacities, from commercial lending, private banking, investments, and more, I'm pretty sure Barry will have the answer. And I know I already like him because he graduated from the College of William & Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia, where I was born and raised. So, Barry, great to have you today on the EVB Power Plug Podcast.
Well, thank you, Mary. It's great to be here.
Hey, now, when I think of Treasury, okay, I got to tell you, the first thing that comes to mind is the federal government who prints money. So I want to start with, what exactly is Treasury Management and what do you do?
Well, that's a great question, Mary. Treasury Management helps businesses maximize their cash flow and put their money to the best use possible. Treasury Management delivers products and services that help our business and commercial customers first protect their money, help them make money, help them save money, and help them save time.
Okay. So you got my attention. I'm really interested. I like all those 4 things. So let's unpack each a bit, because every woman I know in business would like to save time because she's got too many things on her plate already. So I want to start there. How can Treasury Management at EVB help us save time?
Mary, we can help customers save time in a number of ways, and one of our primary goals is to help them be as efficient as they possibly can in managing their cash. Let me give you a couple of examples. First of all, with our business online banking product, customers have easy access to their accounts online or on their mobile device, and that helps to avoid unnecessary trips to the bank. In today's technological world, online banking is really almost a must for people. Mm-hmm. With online banking, they can make money transfers between accounts. They can access all of their treasury services, which we'll talk a little bit more about shortly, with just a few clicks of the mouse or strokes on a keyboard.
Well, I like that because I do a whole lot of things on my phone or on my computer online. I mean, I haven't honestly seen a teller in years, okay? But doesn't mean I don't like him or her. I just haven't had the need because of all that online. It does save me a whole bunch of time. Okay, so let's then talk a little bit more about how Treasury Management can help me save but the money. You said, because I can save some time, I get that. But what about saving money? You mentioned that.
Sure. There's, again, a number of ways that we can help our customers save money. We mentioned online banking. Another feature with online banking is our customers can get discounted fees for some of the services that they're accustomed to using in a branch, such as placing stop payments, doing wire transfers. We also have a business bill pay service that works through our online banking that helps them eliminate postage fees that they would typically have with producing and mailing checks. And that bill pay service is a free service with EVB. We also have other ways to help customers save money. One of our most popular ways is with our remote deposit and business mobile deposit products. With these, our customers can make deposits from their office, from their desktop, or even from their home. And, this again saves them time in that the fact that they, don't have to make trips to the bank. It saves them money because it helps them to get their deposits into the bank more quickly, enabling that money to go to work for them more quickly. Again, we have other services that we can provide, such as ACH, where people can eliminate many of the checks that they typically write. And it's a very cost-effective way to process payroll, to pay vendors, things of that nature. One of the things that we really take pride in at EVB is helping our customers save money in their banking.
I love that. Tell me a little bit more about the ACH. What does ACH even stand for? Because I've heard of that term before.
Sure, great question. It stands for Automated Clearinghouse. And in essence, what that is electronic ways to process payments and process deposits. Many of our customers who use ACH, Mary, use it for very specific needs, for payroll. For instance, when a company has direct deposit set up for their employees, they can use our ACH services to transfer the money from their EVB account into the individual accounts for their employees, be it at EVB, which is where we would like their employees to bank, or at other banks as well. Many of our customers use ACH to pay bills, to pay vendors. They can go to one screen, one place in our online banking to initiate these bill payments. It's much easier than, for instance, having to go to a vendor's website and pay a bill on their website over and over and over again. It helps reduce processing costs, helps to prevent accounting errors, streamlines record keeping, and again, it is one of our more popular services here at EVB.
Wow, I love that. So, because I'm thinking with the difference between, let's say, bill pay, I want through my computer or through my phone app, right, in a mobile, or I should say remote way. I say, okay, exactly. Go ahead and send a paper check to, Barry Almond, let's say, right, for $25. Exactly. And so I've received those kind of bill pays, and I've sent them, so I understand that. So the bank will go ahead, EVB in this case, will print the check and send it in the postal mail. But ACH is obviously all electronic, so I'm wondering, would it make more sense to consider or to think about and to figure out if ACH works for me if I have a higher volume of activity, like, let's say, obviously, employees would be, you're paying them on a very regular basis and also doing the distributions like you're talking about. But if I only have a couple of employees, but I have perhaps more vendors, give me a sense of the activity level that makes ACH practical and affordable service and way to go.
Sure, that's another great question. And, activity levels to use our ACH product, while we do not have minimums, it is much more cost effective for a business if they have a higher volume of electronic transactions. We have some customers who have, 6, 8, 10 employees that they will use ACH to pay. It can be done for any amount, but again, it makes sense if there is a moderate to high level of transaction volume to use the ACH services. The bill pay service is really helpful for companies who may have lower volumes, who have, just a few bills that they want to pay every month. Then they can, use our bill pay service for that. Again, we do not have a maximum on our bill pay service, but it's just a matter of efficiency. With higher transactions, we find the ACH modules are just more time efficient for our customers. But both can work in the bill payment arena. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, I wanted to get a little deeper understanding. You talked about remote deposit and mobile deposit. So what really is the difference? Because first of all, I love the fact they're all deposits, okay? And it doesn't sound like I go to the bank. But I'm not really sure the difference between that.
Sure. Let's start with mobile deposit first. Mobile deposit is when a customer uses their smartphone to make a deposit. It's, there's an app that is provided by EVB, and you download the app, and then you are able to take a photo of the front and back of your check and then process the deposit to EVB through our mobile banking. That particular product is free of charge, so any business customer can have that service, and it works good for lower volumes of check deposits. The reason I say that is because you are taking a photo of the front and back of every check that you are depositing. So we find that customers who typically deposit 20 to 25 checks a month love this service because it doesn't take up a great deal of their time. For businesses that have higher volumes of check deposits, we have remote deposit. And the best way to describe that, I think, is we will provide our remote deposit customers a desktop scanner that we will help set up on their computer, and they can scan multiple checks through the scanner. It's very quick, it's efficient, it's accurate, and with higher volumes of checks, you can get your deposit made in minutes. No need to have deposit tickets on either one of these, so that's a cost savings because you don't have to order the books of deposit tickets to process manually in a branch like many of us have been accustomed to, and it's a very efficient way to process deposits. There also are extended cutoff deposit times, so if you're using these electronic means, you can make deposits right up until 4 o'clock on a mobile deposit, 6 p.m. on a remote deposit. So it's a great way to save time and save money and get your money in your accounts quickly.
Oh, I love that. I didn't know about how it could go past 2 o'clock. That right there for the busy, woman in business is fantastic. I love that. Real quick then about the mobile deposit. So I'm taking these pictures of my checks. Is that secure?
It absolutely is secure. There is a lot of security in the background with all of our Treasury products, but it is an extremely secure process. We have had no problems on a security level with any of these remote deposit products.
Good. Phew, I'm glad for that one because I wouldn't want to then all of a sudden put my money that I've just earned and want to deposit at risk. So that's good.
None of us want that.
That's right. That's exactly right. Well, I am liking this whole Treasury thing more and more. However, we need to take a quick break. And when we come back, I want to hear about the other things that Treasury Management Services can do, like help us make money. So hold on. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Julie Hill, the Director of P.O.W.E.R at EVB. As a woman in business, you know that it all comes down to great relationships with your customers, employees, and suppliers. That is why it's critical to have a banking partner who truly meets your financial needs and someone you know and trust. And that is why we've designed the P.O.W.E.R program to help you make valuable connections. Whether it's with one of our small group P.O.W.E.R join-up sessions, sponsor events, online P.O.W.E.R member directory, or the P.O.W.E.R Place Facebook group, we want to help you create great relationships to grow your business. To find out more, go to evbpower.com.
Welcome back. This is Mary Foley, and today I'm talking with Barry Almond, Senior Vice President and Director of Treasury Management at EVB. And Barry, we've talked about two of the things that Treasury Management can do to help me as a business owner. The first two were saving time and saving money. And the next two you said are about how Treasury Management Services can help us make money and then protect it. That making part sounds especially good. So how can you help business owners make money?
Yeah, that making money thing always is popular.
I'm sure it is.
I guess to start here, one of the things that I want to mention is, at EVB, we really take pride in the level of service that we provide, our clients. And one of the things that we, love to do in Treasury is, first of all, start with our customers by taking a look at their accounts, either at EVB, or if someone is interested in coming to EVB, we like to look at their accounts, see what their needs are, understand their cash flow, and then try to determine, what products and services, what types of accounts are in their best interests. So with the making money piece, we'll kind of start there. One of the things that we try to do is understand the business and their accounts so that we can help them maximize their services and provide opportunities for them to make money. We can start with some very basic products, things like savings accounts, money market accounts. These are ways that businesses can put some money aside and earn interest on it on a daily basis. These options do not require a great deal of money. Savings accounts can have hundreds and or thousands of dollars in them, but it's not something where there needs to be a really large amount of cash. So they can be available to anybody to earn some interest on their excess funds. We offer some special products for nonprofits as well. So if there are any nonprofits listening out there now, please let us know. Get in touch with an EVB banker or get in touch with us in Treasury, and we'll be happy to discuss the options that we have specifically for nonprofits. As we do this business analysis, for customers that we find that have higher balances and have higher activity levels, we offer some products such as investment sweep accounts, which in a simple form will take the excess cash at the end of a business day that a customer has in their accounts, and it will invest it overnight in order to earn interest on their funds. That way, the interest is being earned on money that otherwise would be sitting idle in the accounts. Then, as transactions post to the checking accounts the next day, money can sweep back from the overnight investment to cover those transactions. Again, great way for us to help put customers' money to work for them. It can be as simple as savings and money market accounts, and we can look at sweep options and things that are a little bit more sophisticated, so to speak, as necessary.
I love that. I was just thinking, hey, the idea of earning interest, money that's sitting there overnight while I'm sleeping, is that you're actually helping me make money while I sleep, right?
Exactly.
I love that. And it's called a sweep. I think that's kind of, I get the visual, of course, of, a broom and sweeping. So this is like, you sweep, I'll sleep. That could be like a new slogan for you guys. I think I love that. Is there a typical range that, or a threshold where, hey, it makes sense more so if you've got $20,000 of extra cash, quote, lying around. It sounds like it's leisurely taking a vacation on a cruise. It's not really that. It's just that you're not actively using it at the moment, but you may easily have plans for it in the future. Can you give me some sense of that a little bit more?
Sure, Mary. Part of the answer to that question is going to depend on how much activity, what types of transactions, and how many are passing through a customer's checking accounts. We have sweep customers, for instance, who, may have $30,000, $40,000 and up in their accounts, and it makes sense for them to have the sweep arrangement. We have others that it doesn't work quite as well for at that level just because of the amount of transactions that they have. But again, even if a sweep is not the most cost-effective or viable option for a customer, many times a money market or a savings account can work. And again, what we like to do is just take a look at how your accounts are set up and how your cash is moving in and out, and then we'll make recommendations on what we feel will be the best option for you.
Okay, makes sense. What I just overall like about this topic is that so often it's easy to think of banks in general as taking money, fee for this, fee for that, when in fact, you've kind of turned the tables. I'm not saying there aren't some fees associated for these services to happen, but you're really looking at it first and foremost of how can you leverage your money and make more out of it by simply the fact that you have it available. And I love that because that's a different banker's approach.
You make a really good point. EVB is all about doing the right thing for our customers. And, we feel like that if we're doing the right thing for our customers, they will be happy customers, and our bank, will flourish from that, as will our customers. So a little bit different approach. We're not trying to just, maximize fees on everybody at all costs. We want it to work for the customer as well as work for the bank.
Got it. I appreciate that. All right, so let's now talk about protecting that money, because you've talked about how through Treasury Management services you can help business owners save time, save money, and to make money, but there's a lot of fraud out there. And though we love all the conveniences of online banking, like I was saying before, and even transferring money and these sweeps, potentially, how can Treasury Management at EVB help us protect the money we earn? Because the last thing we want to do is go into our account and go, oh, look, all the digits are zero because something's happened.
None of us want that, that's for sure. And I'm really glad that you brought it up. One of the products that we offer that is very popular in the security arena is called Positive Pay. And what it does is it provides real-time check verification to protect our customers and help detect fraudulent activity. Customers that are enrolled in Positive Pay have the opportunity to review suspicious checks before they actually clear their account. Not to get down in too much detail here, but a customer would upload their check writing histories through their software to the bank on a daily basis. And if checks are attempting to clear in an amount or check number that is different than what the information provided is, customer gets a daily notification and has an opportunity in the morning to review those items and then decline payment of the checks if there is some fraudulent activity involved. Mm-hmm. It has saved many of our customers money. It's also saved a lot of aggravation. If anybody has ever been involved in, a credit card or debit card fraud situation, it's not just the money issue. It's just the frustration, the aggravation, the paperwork, the things that have to get done to work through a situation like that. So Positive Pay has been a very, very good way for our customers to try to combat some of that. And then also on the protect your money security section, as we've talked about, banking services are moving very quickly into, the online automated arena. We've discussed online banking, bill pay, mobile banking, all of those things. I do want to mention that, at EVB, we have state-of-the-art security behind all of these online and treasury services that are provided online, et cetera. And then a couple of our services that we touched on, automated wire transfer services through our online banking, and then the ACH, automated clearinghouse services, we have even higher levels of security required on those transactions that involve security tokens, and we can set up dual control situations within your business to protect you inside of your shop, as well as the security measures that we have in place to protect from outside interference. So we are, in the banking industry in general and at EVB, extremely conscious of the risks and are always working hard to try to minimize those risks and keep everything safe.
That's great. That's good, because we definitely are already on the path as a culture and a society to do more and more transactions digitally, and we depend on things being accurate and stuff not being stolen. So that's really, really good to hear. Well, as a P.O.W.E.R customer, do I have access to all these treasury management services? And does my business have to be a certain size to qualify? I know I keep bringing that up, like size matters. All right. But sure. The point is that, there are smaller businesses, medium-sized businesses, bigger businesses.
Great question. And yes, all EVB customers, all P.O.W.E.R customers have access to these treasury services. As we've discussed a little bit, some services really make more sense from an economic and a use perspective for larger businesses, but we have services for businesses large and small. We've talked about things like business mobile deposit, business bill pay, online banking. They're all free services that are provided to all of our business customers and can do, a lot of neat things as far as helping our small businesses manage their cash flow. And one of the things we would love to see happen is our businesses to grow and flourish, enjoy the products we have, and grow into some of the other products that, maybe are a little more specialized, like a wire transfer, like an ACH, things of that nature. So, yes, we would love to be able to custom fit our services to your business needs.
Well, I appreciate that, and I just appreciate understanding more of what's even out there, because as a business grows, you do have new needs that you may not have thought of before because you didn't need them before, right? And so this has really been a good education, I think. I certainly have already thought, there's some things that I could be doing. Feeling a little old school, Mary. All right, so I need to step it up. If someone wants to get in touch with you or someone on your team, because I know you have a full team, what's the best way to do that?
Well, we've got a couple ways to get in touch with us. First of all, you can call us. We have a dedicated, I used to say 800 number, but it's 877. So you can reach the Treasury Department directly at 1-877-635-0049. And we actually do answer our phone, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Email also. A lot of people love the efficiency of email. We can be reached at Treasury Management at bankevb.com. And again, that email will get into the inbox of everyone who works in the Treasury Department, and then we will respond very timely, I promise you, to discuss your needs.
Well, are they all as easy to talk to as you? That's what I really want to know.
They actually are, yes. I think you'll love our folks.
Okay, good. Great, because we don't want any stuffy bankers, That's all I'm saying. All right.
No stuffy bankers.
No stuffy bankers. Well, we've got to wrap up today. This has been so fun. Barry, what's one piece of advice you'd like to leave with everyone today?
Well, I just want to reiterate that EVB has treasury and cash management solutions that can fit the needs of businesses large and small. We've only touched on a few of them today. We have other things that we really didn't get a chance to talk about. But I would just invite all of you to let us show you how we can help you save time, save money, make money, and protect your money. That's what we're here to do, and we would love the opportunity to talk with you further.
I love it. Sounds pretty powerful. Ha! That's what we like to use that term.
Like that.
Really,
I like that.
You like that? Barry, it really has been a joy to talk to you today. Thanks for being here and helping us see how we can use your services to really be practical in our business to run it and grow it even better. And thanks for your time.
Isn't it amazing everything you need to know to run a business? Today's guest shared a bit of their expertise to make us all a little smarter. Often the smartest, most productive thing is not just knowing what to do, but knowing who can do it for you. That's one of the reasons why the P.O.W.E.R program is so, powerful. With over 600 members and growing, we have hundreds of women in the region who are experts at what they do, and they share those powerful connections. I know firsthand because as the Director of Power at EVB, I get to talk to them every day and help foster those connections. I'm Julie Hill, and I would be happy to talk to you too. To find out more, reach out to us at evbpower.com.
Wow, that was fast. But we hope that you're feeling recharged and re-energized to continue to power up your business and go after your dreams. Love this Power Plug episode? Let us know. Leave a comment on Facebook or visit us at evbpower.com, where you can hear more episodes just like this one to keep believing in the power of you, just like we do.